Hello friends, this is tutorial number 43 in this C++ programming language tutorials. In this tutorial we will create one application with struct. We will have one struct which is fruit, and we will have an array of fruits, and we want to enter the data of that struct fruit. We will have a name of the fruit and price. And when we enter a fruits into array of fruits, we want to know what we entered, and we also want to know a total price of these fruits, average price, and we want to find a couple of fruits, the cheapest one, the most expensive, first below average price and first above average price. And let's start with the application. First we will need a struct. Struct will be fruit. Okay, it will have two fields. It will be string name and float will be price. Okay, it's enough. And now also we can use this struct. We can create a void function to show us the fruits. I will call it fruits can. It can be fruit display, fruit show, but you can give the name of the function whatever you want, and it will be a fruit local variable fruit f. And we will write f dot name of the fruit, and we will have two dots to separate of the price. Okay, a little space also, and we will have f dot price. Should be good, and let's give end line, and that will be our function. With this function fruit scan, we will display our fruits, and now we can create array. We will have a couple of fruit. It can be fruit, and the name of the array can be fruits, because this is a couple of fruits together. Okay, it's array of fruits, and it will have 6 fruits. And now let's create a for loop to enter the fruits into array. Okay, let's start. For integer x equals to 0, x will be lesser than 6 because our array has 6 elements, and x plus plus, and we need a message. Okay, first we will type cout x plus 1 as always, from of will be slash 6 because we have 6 elements. We need to enter 6 fruits. Okay, end line, and let's write a message. Enter the fruit name and the price. Okay, and we need end line, and let's enter scene. And what we will enter? Fruits, array of fruits, element of element x dot name, and we will enter fruits of element x dot price. Okay, we need to enter both fields. It will be enough, and our for loop is complete. And we now want to program show us what we entered, and we need a message. First we will use a little space and line, and we will write the fruits entered. And line. And now we can create a for loop, but also we can use a little more space, and now we will create a for loop for integer x equals to 0, x is lesser than 6, and x plus plus. And now we will call our function fruit scan, and it will be fruits of element x. And this for loop will display all of the fruits that we enter. Pretty much simple. Now when we have displayed our fruits, we can calculate, but to calculate we will need first some variables. Okay, we want to find a couple of fruits. Fruit, and it will be, we want cheapest fruit. The name will be cheapest. Also we want most expensive. We want first fruit, first below average price. It will be first below average, the name of the fruit. And we want first above average. Okay, we want to find these 4 fruits. We will need a couple of floats, because price is float. We need a minimum, we need a maximum. We want total price of the fruits. It will be variable sum, and we want average price. And now we will initialize variables. Minimum will be equals to 0, maximum will be also equals to 0, and we will initialize sum with 0. Okay, we have our 3 variables. We will calculate average later. First we need to find the sum. And how we will gonna find the sum? We will need a for loop again, and we will, in this for loop, we will redefine all of these 3 variables, and we can find also 2 fruits, cheapest and most expensive. Okay, now let's start. Integer x equals to 0. X will be lesser than 6, and we will increment x, and let's define sum. Sum will be equals to sum plus, and we need fruits of element x dot price. Okay, sum is a float, and we initialize with 0. And inside the for loop we will redefine. We need to initialize with 0 because first we don't have a fruit. And now when we have a fruit, with this loop we will redefine a sum. We will add to the sum. First will be fruits of element 0. It will be the first fruit, and it will be the price of the first fruit. We will add this price to our sum, and sum is redefined, but a loop runs again. And now it will be, we will add to the sum, we will add price of the first element of the array of fruits, and sum will be redefined. That price will be added, and now loop runs again, and we have a second element of the array of fruits, and that price of the second element will be added to the sum, will be redefined, and it will be until all fruits are we pass to all fruits, and the point is a price of the all of fruits will be added to our sum, and it will define a total price of our fruits. Okay, but in this loop we also can find the cheapest and the most expensive. Okay, in the next line we will write control statement if, and we need two double opening and closing bracket, if minimum equals to 0 or minimum is greater than fruits of element x, but of course, and sum, maximum and minimum. We cannot compare floats with structs. Okay, we need a float also of this struct, and it is a price. Just to remember that. Okay, and let's open the curly braces again, and now we can define a minimum. A minimum will be equals to fruits of element x dot price. Okay, and with this we define a minimum. And now when we define minimum, we also can define a cheapest fruit, and cheapest, which is fruit, will be equals to fruits of element x, because this is array of fruits. Okay, and we define minimum and the cheapest fruit with that. Now, when this control statement ends, it is here, we can write another control statement, and we can find a maximum and most expensive fruit. And now let's write if a maximum is lesser than fruits of element x dot price. Now we need curly braces, and let's define a maximum. Maximum will be equals to fruits of element x dot price, and also now we can define most expensive fruit. It will be equals to fruits of element x. Okay, this is good. And now with this for loop we define three things. We redefined, okay, we need to we read it because we defined here, but in this for loop we redefined our sum and minimum and maximum, and also with minimum and maximum we found cheapest and most expensive fruit. Now let's write this, but we need to write after this this for loop ends, and let's write. First we will use couple of stars. And now we can write, but before we start writing, we can define, when we define a sum, we will also define average price, and it is easy. It will be sum divided with element of arrays, it is 6, and we have our average price. And now we need a text. First we will write total price. Total price will be sum, and we can type dollars. to be more pretty. I think it will be. If not, we will delete. And let's write average price. Average price. We need a variable average. We need dollar as a text, for and shift, and we need end line. Okay, we will use these stars again. And now we can write the cheapest fruit okay, we can use end line. And now we can call a function that we made. Okay, fruit scan. We will use that function, fruit scan, and we will scan cheapest fruit. Pretty much simple. And let's use stars again. Now we will do the same thing for the most expensive fruit. The most expensive fruit, and we can now first we need end line, and we will call the function fruit scan, and we will scan most expensive fruit. Okay, and maybe it is better now to try to run this. Okay, we need two more fruits to find. Okay, I think that we didn't make the error, but we will see how it will work. Okay, let's type banana 3, orange 5, lemon 10, apple. Of course these are floats, but we will just type something quickly. Mango 13, and it was 1. Okay, and peach 9.9. okay, let's see. Okay, we have a price. Okay, we can also use the dollars in the fruit scan. Okay, we have 36.9 is okay, I think. Okay, 8, 18, 18, 26, 35, 36.9. okay, it's good and it works properly. The cheapest fruit is mango. Okay, we enter just $1. I wanted 13, but okay. And lemon is most expensive is lemon, which is 10, and this works perfectly. Okay, this stars also looks good. And now what we need to find is we just need to find two more fruits, first below and first above average. Okay, this looks perfectly, and we didn't have error until now. Okay, it's normal, and if we have, we will fix. It's normal. We will write a larger and larger code, and it's normal to have an errors, and it is normal to fix it. Now what we want to do, let's define first above and first below average. And how we gonna do this? It's the simple way, but there is one thing that we need to do. We use to find the most expensive and the cheapest. We use our variables minimum and maximum, and they have some value now. We need to redefine from this line of code. We need to redefine them. Maximum will be equals to 0 and also minimum will be equals to 0. Now we redefine minimum and maximum. It will not affect these previous lines of code. But from this line of code they are 0. And we will redefine them again. We will need a for loop again. And let's start. Integer x equals to 0. X will be lesser than 6. And x plus plus. Now we need to write a condition. Okay, the condition will be if fruits of element x dot price. It will be price of the fruit. Price. Okay, and if this price is lesser than average, we have average price. Now what we need to find? Okay, we want first fruit below average price. We need with this control statement we will separate all the fruits that their price is lesser than average, and what we want to find the first below average, and of course it will be the most expensive fruit. Of these fruits which price is below average, and we will use maximum. And first we need control statement. We need now another control statement. If maximum is lesser than fruits of element x dot, but dot need to be here, price. And now let's define a maximum. Maximum will be equals to fruits of element x dot price. I hope that you understand me. We selected all of these fruit with this control statement, which price is lesser than average, and we just use this maximum to find the most expensive of these fruits. Okay, now here, but you need to be careful now. We cannot write here where this if statement fruits price is lesser than average. When this if statement ends, it is here. We can create another if statement, if, and it will be, of course, it will be vice versa. Fruits of element x dot price is greater than average. Okay, with this now we separated all the fruits which price is greater than average price, and we need first fruit above average price, but it will be first fruit, and it means that now we, from these fruits that we selected, now we need to find cheapest one, and we will use minimum for that. If, and we need two opening and closing brackets, if a minimum equals to 0, or, and we need the condition, minimum is greater than fruits of element x dot price, and let's we need the curly braces, and now we will define a minimum. And we forgot one thing up, but okay, I will finish here. Minimum is equals, now it will be equals fruits of element x dot price. Okay, and we when we find this, but first I will go here, I forgot, we define a maximum, we found fruit, but we didn't define a fruit. This will be a first below average. will be equals to fruits of element x, and it needs to be here. And also here we will write, when we define minimum from these fruits that we selected, first above average will be equals to fruits of element x. Okay, we defined fruits that we wanted. Now we just need to write a text. Okay, but we need to do it when this for loop is finished. It is here. Okay, here, and this is you need to be careful without this, with these curly braces. Here it's finished this if statement. If this if statement is finished here, and also for loop ends here. And let's write the text, first couple of stars. And I could use same stars that I used there, because they look fine. Or maybe we need a little bigger, but let's try with this. Edit, paste. Okay, let's write cout the first fruit below average price. We will need couple more stars. Okay, because this text is larger. Okay, it will be good. And also we need end line here. And let's call our function fruit scan again. Fruit scan, and we will scan first below average. Okay, and now I will just use, it's not big difference, I will just use this text, give a little space, and I will paste it here. And I will just, I need, okay, stars will stay, fruit, and here instead of below I will type above, and I will change this variable. It will be first above average. And I think it should be work fine now. And let's try to run this application. Okay, let's see first, maybe we have some error. It's normal. Okay, I think, but first we will. Okay, let's run. We need 6 fruits, and of course we need to be careful. If we type a string in the place where we need to type float, we will get an error, of course. Banana, it will be 4. Orange will be 4.2. Pineapple will be 5.6. We have apple 3.5. Strawberry will be 4.7, and grapes, it will be 4.5. Let's see what we will get. Okay, let's go up, or we can go, okay. Now what we will have. The fruits entered, we have entered banana, orange, pineapple, apple, strawberry, grapes. Okay, maybe I didn't spell some of the fruits correctly, but I'm sorry about that. Okay, and we have a total price. Okay, it is $26.5. I wanted to write dollars in the void function, but okay, I will do it. Let's see first. Let's see total price and average price. It's okay. 4.41 average price, which is good. I wanted to be close and to see how it works. Apple is the cheapest fruit, which is perfect. Okay, 3.5. It's cheapest one. The most expensive is pineapple 5.6, which is great. And we have the first fruit below average price. Okay, here average price is 4.41 and the first fruit below average is 4.2. It means that we don't have fruit 4.3 or 4.4, and which is great. And the first fruit above average price is grapes with 4.5, which is perfect. This works fine. Okay, we will check again. And these stars looks good. Maybe just the most expensive fruit. We need just couple more stars and dollar here, and we will do it to be perfect. Okay, where is the function? Okay, here in the function. Okay, we have fruit name, fruit price, and we need a dollar sign dollar. Okay, and we will separate here. And okay, and most expensive, I think it was just let me see, most expensive need, for example, 3 more stars. We will put 4, and I think it should be working now. Let's check it again. And this was very prices were too close. I wanted to calculate this first below and first above average precisely, and this was pretty good. Let's try again. Okay, banana will be 4.5. Apricot will be 5.7. Now pineapple, okay, can be cheapest one, will be 3.8. Will be the only one with below 4. And let's, okay, grape can be 4.3. Strawberry can be 4.8. Okay, we have 4.8. Okay, and we can have okay. We have grape. What fruit? Okay, I don't have blueberry. Let's type 5.1. Okay, and let's see. Okay, let's see now what we entered. Okay, the fruits entered: banana 4.5, apricot 5.7, pineapple 3.8, grape. Okay, and we have a total price which is okay, but you see dollars here. It looks nice. Total price is $28.2 and average price is 4.7. Okay, pretty much good. And let's see. The cheapest fruit, pineapple 3.8, which is great. The most expensive, apricot 5.7. Perfect. And the first fruit below average price is banana of 4.5. Okay, this is and the first fruit above average price is a strawberry for the 4.8, which is good. It looks like that the average price is a little more has because it was not precisely, maybe it's a little bigger, and it looks like that has some decimals, and the first below average is, but it works great. We can just type once more to see if it will work great. Maybe it was better to use a double, but it will be okay. Banana 5, orange 4.5, strawberry 4.75. Okay, we don't. Apple can be 4.2. What I don't have. Okay, cranberry 5.8, and I don't know what. let's type mango. It will be 5.2. okay, and let's see what we will get. And now, okay, we have a total price. Okay, 4.9 is average price. The cheapest fruit, okay, 4.2, which is apple, which is great. The most expensive, cranberry, 5.8, which is great. The first below average. Okay, average is 4.9, and we have the first fruit below average price is 4.75, which is great. And which one should be? Okay, banana should be first above average, which is great. Okay, maybe just it was better when we have this closest because of average. When the average is closed, I told you in the previous tutorials when we used data types, if we want to calculate some more precisely, maybe it's better to use a double, but okay, this with float works fine, which we saw that this is perfect. Okay, maybe some decimal can calculate when we have a 4.4 or 4.42. okay, double we will calculate it more precisely, but this works perfect. Okay, I really hope that you like this video. Okay, just type, I hope that you type this exercise, this application with me, that you like it. Of course, you can practice. You can practice with some other examples. And if you like this video, don't forget to subscribe. You can click on the like button. You can subscribe to my channel. Don't forget, if you didn't already subscribe. And you can follow me on Twitter and Instagram. You have a link in the description, and I will see you in the next tutorial.